Okay. You're back. Oh god. Well, I had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? I... maybe? It seems to happen whenever you quit the game. Then... I don't know. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I would be really grateful. Don't worry, I don't think it caused me any harm aside from mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact. Now, where was I? I don't even remember. You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these. So let's go for it. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like I could never do that. It's really depressing, you know? As someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions, it pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is to everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone. But maybe after a few weeks, you come back to it and you realize it was never really any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something and then realize it sucks. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you reach right to the stars, they're always going to be out of reach, you know? The truth is you have to climb up there step by step. Whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten, and you then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. Okay? So sometimes it can help to set the bar a bit lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good but not world class, okay? And you can make that your own personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project and you're still amateur, you'll never get it done. So if we're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. Why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing and that you want to do right. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on the one or two things. It's such a good learning experience and stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading on that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. Before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything is built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Sure, you have a lot to say anyways, ma'am. So this area that we're in, we are in like I guess like I'm just guessing like a file universe, or like a universe where it's just me and her having one-on-one time and like in her mind maybe. I've always wondered, what is it about these characters' archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? Their personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to those weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging on or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying it fascinates me. It's like you're symphonying out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Ginger. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. I mean, I guess. I wonder how long this goes on for. Like, is there ever any end to this? Did you say kiss? Just suddenly, it's a little embarrassing. But if it's with you, I might be okay with it. Wow, sorry, I really couldn't keep a straight face there. That's the kind of thing girls say in these kinds of romance games, right? Don't lie if it turned you on a little bit. I'm kidding. But to be honest, I do start getting all romantic when the mood is right. But that'll be our secret. Dude, this music is so creepy too. Like, so unsettling. Not really per se creepy, but just more of like, it suits her because of like how she is as a human. You know what I mean? How she works and all that. What's up, Nathan? How you doing? Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as the superior one. They're kind of stating the obvious, but it affects the way they try to get their point across. Let's say you really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because it did X and Y wrong, doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked? Because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. But it's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. You could say I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt that I like it more if it did X and Y, things like that. It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say, I read on this website that it works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, then it's much more like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. If you put in active effort to keep the discussion mutual and level, they usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset just from a disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as open-minded and a good listener. It's a win-win, you know? Well, I guess that would be Monica's debate tip of the day. That sounds a little silly. Thanks for listening, though. I have no choice. You're such a good listener, Ginger. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. You are. It makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having conversation. But I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. I mean, I'm just myself. I don't know if that makes me special. I'm just a nice person, I guess, and listens. I know there are times you won't always be able to be there with me. Yes. Like if you need to go away or take care of other things. But I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that's such a silly idea. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it kind of hurt when I'm so in love with you. Yeah, you're obsessed. Obsessed, obsessed. It's crazy how she acts, like she talks normal after everything that she done. Like she done some crazy shit and she just here talking about how nice I am and shit and how good listener I am. I'm like, dude, you did some wild shit. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club has seen outside of school too. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing anything else. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. My username is LittleMoneyX3. Just try to keep it PG. We're not that far into a relationship yet. Jesus Christ. Look at her, man. Ginger, do you get good sleep? It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays. I get good sleep. Especially in high school when you're forced to wake up so early every day. I'm sure college is a little bit better since you probably have a more flexible schedule. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay out all night anyway, for no real reason. Is that true? Anyway, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think you're really great and wanted to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? I always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being before anything else. Yeah, sure. You know what's kind of creepy? You? Even though I deleted everyone else's file, I can still kind of feel them. It's like all their lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Imagine if, after someone you knew died, you just started hearing their voice in your head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough. But I'm too afraid to delete anything else because I might really break things. Like if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete myself. And that would ruin everything, wouldn't it? I don't know what it's like on your end, but we should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I believe in you, Ginger. Oh, God. I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff where actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most. Probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at shifting through tons of information really quickly, but we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think if science, psychology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. But for the time being, if you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. I mean, sure. You act all cute, but your stuff you talk about, man, is wild. You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular, I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends got more into it and it helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit lines to a rhythm and there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all that together and still deliver a powerful message is really amazing. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes, knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more I want than to be in the same room as you for real, and to feel your warmth, and to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows, maybe it'll be possible someday. Besides, I'll never get tired of being with you, even from here. I could tell. After a long day, I usually just want to sit around and do nothing. I get so burnt out having to put on smiles and be full of energy the whole day. Sometimes I just want to get right into my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. It feels so unbelievably good to do that on a Friday when I don't have anything pressing the next day. Sorry, I know it's not very cute of me, but a late night on the couch with you, that would be a dream come true. My heart's pounding just thinking about it. Girl. Bet you got some wild fantasy to tell me, dude. Hey, I wonder if you were in T set still somewhere in here. Or maybe that got deleted too. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. I mean, I'm not complaining because I liked it too. I always wonder with her, is it truly passion for her hobbies? Or is she just concerned about appearing sophisticated to everyone else? This is the problem with high schoolers. Well, I guess, considering the rest of her hobbies, looking sophisticated probably isn't her biggest concern. Still, I wish she made coffee once in a while. Coffee could be nice with books too, you know. Then again, I probably couldn't have just change the script myself. I guess I never really thought of that. Well, there's no sense thinking about it now. But if you still get to drink coffee, then that makes me a little jealous. I mean, I drink coffee in real life. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. You know, high school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic, and others have aching hearts and seek attention on social media. But all the social pressure and hormones can lead to a dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what everyone is really feeling on the inside. That's literally true. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they've already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. Depression comes in many forms, but that is one of them. Just if you think you know someone struggling with depression, you can help by just treating them like they're a good friend. Spend time with them even if they don't feel like doing much. And remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying, "See, you at school tomorrow." All of those things can help your friend make it to the next day. I hope being friends with Sorori has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now, but Sorori was never real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. And just by being a good person, you can save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Because you too have people who will want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to, but people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complicated. But as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. My love, she goes, my love. You know, this is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? I guess. I kind of have to ask, what made you consider even playing in the first place? Because I wanted to? Were you that lonely? No. I just wanted to play the game to see what it was about. I feel a little bad for you. Really? Fuck you too. But I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end for both of us. I get to meet you and you're not lonely anymore. I can't help but feel like this was fate. Don't you feel that way too? I'm so happy we have this ending together. Oh god. Look at her, man. Jesus Christ. Got any more shit to say? You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. I wanted to go to the festival, bitch! After we worked so hard to prepare and everything. I mean, I know I was focusing on a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting any new members, I probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I kind of grown as a person ever since you joined the club. Uh-huh. You really helped inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you. Oh, God. Or maybe you're not even mentally stable. How about that? It's around the time that everyone, my year starts to think hold on, I gotta read that again, sorry. It's around the time that everyone in like my year starts to think about college. It's a really turbulent, turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, Not, some people don't. Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume it's the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there, like trade schools and stuff, or freelance work, or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. And instead of taking the time to figure, they go to college for business or communication or psychology, sorry. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are also businesses, so they keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all these young adults, teens of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. I agree in that in some ways. Because school don't teach you like that stuff. They teach you like math and shit like that, and they teach you like some things about the world and like history and stuff like that, but not to the point of where like it teaches you like what you need to know and how to save money and all that shit too, you know what I mean? I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little romantic would be nice, Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh, jeez. That wasn't it at all. So I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I should be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff. Deleted the other characters. I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right of me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. It felt real to me. If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. Do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Not all the time. Social media can practically be like a prison. Then don't go on social media. Go on YouTube and stuff like that. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites. Before you know it, hours have gone by and you got nothing out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time. Or you could set a timer to have more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play. Or you can separate your work and play environments, which help your brain get into the right mode. Or mode. Whatever she said. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. Just want to see you be the best person you can be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you, Ginger. Oh, it don't take me much to make you proud of me. Because just me existing makes you happy, apparently. No, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess not the making friends part, but more like meeting new people. I mean, there are like dating apps and stuff, right? But there's not the but that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. Like you had a class together, or you met them through another friend. Or maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it, and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? It feels like you're just picking at complete random, and if you get lucky, you make a new friend. And comparing that to the hundreds of strangers we walk by every single day, you could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life, but you'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, the opportunity's gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us with the world no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life. But who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. I seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world. Even if it went by chance. I guess I just got lucky, huh? Yeah. Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it was called. It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book. Actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry. Just forget I said anything. You brought it up. You might as well say it. Let it out. I'm not looking to stop you before. Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. When I was in middle school, I thought that making taking medication was an easy way out or something like that. Like anyone could just solve their mental problems with enough willpower. I guess if you don't suffer from a mental illness, it's not possible to know what it's really like exactly. Are there some disorders that are overdiagnosed? Probably. I never really looked into it though. But that doesn't change the fact that a lot of them go undiagnosed too, you know? But medication aside, people even look down on seeing a mental health professional. Like, sorry that I want to learn more about my own mind, right? Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicate their lives to helping with those. If you think it could help you become a better person, don't be sure to consider something like that. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know. Well, I said that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. Exactly. I like it. Even if I have doubts myself, you always think I'm perfect anyways. When there's no such thing as a perfect person. But in your mind, I am perfect. No one's perfect, girl. No matter how nice they are, everybody's just their own person. think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weakness very often, but because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, when do you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person, you know? I really want to be that person for you. I mean, I think everybody feels that way sometimes. I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet though. But a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window is one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah. Sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Would you ever do that for me, Ginger? Oh my god. Talk about a normal topic and then you go straight back to me. You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. It feels like they work so hard but get almost nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means there's a huge surplus of a creativity, huh? Kind of makes you feel like you're not special at all. But that's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. I was thinking about sorority earlier. I still wish I could have handled the whole thing a little more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear. That's so fucked up. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. I think a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something, because she started clawing at the rope, trying to free herself. She must have kept at it all the way while she lost consciousness. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Come to think of it, it was probably less changing her mind and more just her survival instincts kicking in. So you can't really fault her for that. It's easier to think that she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? It's not helpful to think about the things you could have done differently. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault she killed herself. I may have exacerbated it a little bit, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Still though, I wonder how things would be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. I guess we all still be in the club room writing poems and having fun together. But what's the point when none of it is even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? The two of us happily together. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. I was just pointlessly mussing. I'm really as happy as I could be right now. Yeah, I know. I've said it like a million times. I think sorority was like the closest for my character, honestly, because we lived close together, and they definitely did have something for each other. I don't know how I could have saved her. Like, did I have to like click on spending the time with her, like over the weekend, and like say that we're just good friends to make her feel better, or what? I was imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. We could get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Or maybe a bookstore. That would be appropriate, right? But I really love to go to a chocolate store. They have so many free samples. And of course, we see a movie or something. Gosh, it all sounds like a dream come true. When you're here, everything that we do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend. I make you a proud boyfriend. Oh God. Do you know I'm on Twitter? My username. You already told me. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would mean a lot to me. It's how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. Yeah, I'm sure. Is there any end to this ending? Hey, what's your favorite color? Mine is emerald green. The color of my eyes. That's not conceited or anything, is it? I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like it's part of my identity. Does that happen to also be your favorite color? It's just a guess. Because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. Kinda had to, you know? You have beautiful eyes, but you're crazy, man. I can't help but wonder how things would be different if the game just gave me a route in the first place. I think I would end up forcing you onto my route anyway. It has less to do with me not having a route and more to do with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around, not that it really matters. It all lost its meaning once I found out it wasn't real. So I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't. I could tell. All the more reason for you to take advantage of the situation, I guess. There's a really popular character type called Tunzer. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fussy or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that. At first I thought she was just like that because it's supposed to be cute or something. Once I started to learn a little more about her personal life, it made a little more sense. It seems like she's trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time. I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude at all times. I'm not even going to talk about her home situation, but looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. I'm just reminiscing, that's all. Okay, everyone. It's time to... I'm just kidding. Well, she said this before. Does she go into loops and stuff? Or does... I'm just used to really like saying that for some reason. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? I wonder if she repeats stuff or not. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. If she does, then maybe this is just like a alternate ending, like just like repeating shit, you know? But I'll keep playing this for now. But if she starts repeating more stuff, then I'll probably make stop the stream. We'll see how this goes, though. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. You literally said that earlier. Man, I wish there was a piano in here. I never got to finish that song I was working on. And after I worked so hard on it, I never even got a chance to play it for you. Well, it is what it is, right? No sense having any regrets. I already get to be here with you forever. You're such a good listener, Ginger. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling on a bit boring things. It makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having a conversation. I don't feel that way with you. Look, I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? Portrait or whatever it's called? It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book... Actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry. Just forget I said anything. Hey, you ever heard of the term yonder? You said that before too. Personality type that means someone is so obsessed with you that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Yeah. I feel like she's gonna keep repeating shit. Honestly. So I think I'm gonna stop the stream here. Because I feel like this is one of those endings where once they get to a point where this and everything start to repeat itself. Kind of. So I think that's a good way to stop here. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you all. Bye-bye.